Okay, Friday is difficult for some people. We have all these notes. You know, there's squares drawn around them so you can see it. It's fuzzy on this and I can't fix that right now. I will work on that later. But the basics right here across the top. This is a very basic sentence. In any sentence, you're going to have a subject separated from a verb. If it's a verb intransitive, that's what it's going to look like. If it's a verb transitive, it's going to have a direct object. So it's going to look like that. Notice how this line does not go down through the line. Okay? If it has a predicate adjective or something, it would look like that. And you can see things just keep getting added. But so on any sentence, my beginning step is going to be draw my horizontal line, draw the line that separates it from the subject and verb. I'm going to look up here and see that I have a direct object, so I know it's going to have this other line as well that does not cross, it just touches. So and I'm going to put my subject, because this shows me that a subject goes here and a verb goes here. So subject was he. I'm basically just doing a puzzle. I have the information already. And verb is stretched. That's a direct object. So my direct object was arms. Now the cool thing about diagramming is that everything kind of touches everything it should touch, everything it connects to. So if I look at this, I can see that if there's an indirect object, it goes like that. I know I didn't have one. Prepositions and OPs make this little shape when you have a prepositional phrase. So I know I had one of those, I'm going to have one. These modifiers are either adjectives or adverbs. You can see modifier my modifies friend. That's where it goes. Okay? So I know if I have any adjectives that modify he, they're going to hang down on a slant from it. I didn't have any. If I have any adverbs that modify stretched, they're going to hang down off of it. Out modified stretched. So I'm going to draw a line, a diagonal line down, and I'm going to write out right there. Okay, because out describes stretched. His, well, it was what kind of arms, right? Whose arms? So it's going to hang down off of arms, and it's going to be his right here. Okay, I've got a pretty good start here. I'm looking up here going, oh, then the rest of this is a prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrases, just like everything else, hang off of whatever it is they describe. So we already said when I looked here it was an adverb prepositional phrase, to the crystalline radiant sky. It describes where he stretched them, so I'm going to give myself I drew it a little longer just to give myself a little room. And if I look at my chart here, I know that preposition goes here, OP goes here. The preposition was to, the OP was sky. And then I have these words, which were all adjectives. Remember, articles are the most famous adjectives. So they're going to describe something. They're describing sky. So I have 3 adjectives that hang off of sky and describe it. So it's the, and crystalline, or crystalline, I'm not sure how to say that, and radiant. And now I just want to make sure, because in diagramming, every word in my sentence needs to be on here. So he is there, stretched is there, out is there, his is there, arms, to, the, crystalline, radiant, sky. Everything's there. I'm finished with diagramming. All I had to do was use my help pages and do it like a puzzle.